What's up, guys? Okay, seriously though, one thing that I don't entirely believe, and I feel like America's the one pushing this the most, is that in movies and stuff, if there's like an Earth-ending thing happening or like aliens invade or whatever, why do they always land in America? America's like this big compared to the rest of the world, and they only seem to target America, and more specifically Washington DC. Like they just know that that's where the leaders of that particular country are. And when for aliens, for instance, if they said take me to your leader, wouldn't you take them to the UN, which is the leader of the world, instead of taking them to the president of one particular country? Um, just thoughts there. However, on a side note, America makes a lot of good sci-fi. Now, if you are unaware of this, superhero as a whole, like genre, is actually a subgenre of sci-fi, which makes sense when you look back at how many heroes got their powers through some kind of sci-fi method. Superman's an alien. I could list a whole range of heroes that got their powers from scientific experiments. Tony Stark and Batman literally built their own technological advancements to help them fight crime. So there's can really not be any kind of the X-Men are genetics. It's a whole almost race of people with messed up genetics. So sci-fi is a thing that America does really well. I'm not sure if you can see it, but on this poster here, it actually says right up in the top corner, see if I can turn the camera, this little box just here says 70 years of Marvel. That poster is about 6 or 7 years old now. So, you know, it's been around for a while. And obviously I am a massive Marvel fan, and Marvel only ever seems to be focused on heroes in New York. Like, I don't think the city's big enough to need that many heroes. But what do I know? So yeah, I'm not really sure what the topic of this whole video is. I was kind of just going with things that I like that America's made, and things that I get to enjoy from America, like KFC and McDonald's. And yes, I deliberately bought those for this video as well. Yeah, between movies produced by Hollywood, which, as I mentioned in the American Stereotypes video, is kind of like the ultimate dream for me. I still live and work in LA. Since that's like the ultimate, I completely forgot where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I'm doing real well today, hey. Yes, that's where I was going with it. Sorry that I had that massive mental blank just then. Inspiration to me. That's where I'm going with this. Because they've produced so many really good kind of sci-fi, fantasy, that kind of stuff, in films, a whole heap of American writers that make really good books. And that's not to say that good writers and good filmmakers haven't come from other countries, but American ones have been kind of, you know, like Universal Studios is literally in like in LA, you can go and you can do a tour of the studios. I think Fox is running out of somewhere in America too, probably LA somewhere. But yeah, because that's all kind of there, it's like a big hub for it. And then because my favorite comic book company, Marvel, and its immediate rival DC are both American based, they're kind of been the inspirations for me in my filmmaking, in my writing, in pretty much everything that I do. I feel like American bands or American produced bands were kind of the forefront of the like with like punk rock music and stuff, which if you haven't been able to tell is kind of what I'm into. So it's very much been a lot of American stuff, which I think is why it's kind of the dream to go there. Even like on YouTube, my favorite YouTubers are American. In October, I will be going to see Against the Current, which is literally out of a small town in New York State. And you know, so like there's the entertainment industry is in America is so much larger than the entertainment industry in Australia, and I would like to be a part of that. It's basically the bottom line of what this entire video is about. But yeah, so now that I kind of made a point, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below with anything you think I've missed, or maybe why the country you live in or a country that you particularly like is better than America in some way. I don't know. I personally believe that there is no greatest country in the world. They're all kind of equal in their own ways. Like, you're not gonna go to America if you wanted to see the pyramids of Giza. You know, like each country has its own thing, and its own kind of story to tell. And I feel like you have to go and experience all of these stories to kind of get a full understanding of what it actually means to be alive, kind of thing. That's where I think the meaning of life lies. You have to go and experience all these other cultures to fully understand what it's about. But yeah, as I said before, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button as I make new videos every single day. And until next time, guys, keep raising hell.